Let's go ahead and bring in criminal defense attorney Joshua Ritter, host of the True Crime Daily Sidebar podcast. Hey there, Joshua. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good. I want to get your reaction to this Robin Hood robber. I mean, he says he's doing it for a good cause, but man, in that surveillance video, he's holding up an assault rifle.
Yeah, I mean, take the audio out of that, and that's a terrifying scene. He's holding an assault rifle within inches of the clerk's face. And it looks to me, when I looked at the video, like he's got his finger on the trigger. So, yeah, that's an incredibly traumatic situation for that clerk. Incredibly dangerous situation for the clerk, and it's dangerous for other people. I mean, think about whether or not the clerk was armed. What if the clerk pulled a gun? I mean, you can begin to kind of go through all the scenarios that this could have led to a really tragic end.
Yeah, good or bad intentions, I guess. A crime is still a crime here. Before you go, I do want to ask you about the new details in a Colorado murder case. Dentist James Craig, accused of fatally poisoning his wife in March. Now we're learning that an autopsy found cyanide, arsenic, and a lethal dose of tetrahydrozoline. I hope I said that right. It's a chemical that's found in Visine eye drops. This new evidence here, it doesn't really sound like good news for the defense.
No, not at all. And in fact, some of the testimony that came out during the preliminary hearing was that it seems as though he went back to poison her again after she had first gone to the hospital. Once she was released, it seems as though new poison was introduced into her system, which eventually put her back into the hospital, where she then died. So any kind of argument that the defense may have had about, incidental poisoning or lack of premeditation is withering away here with this continuing testimony.
Yeah, how does the defense dispute the autopsy findings? I mean, do they try and offer the jury another reason for those chemicals being in the victim's system?
I think they do. I think that's their only chance, is to somehow explain how either inadvertently or by her own means she tried to ingest these poisons into her system. It's really grasping at straws, though, because when you start to put his internet searches along with deliveries that were made to his office and home, and then the poison that was eventually in her system, it's all beginning to kind of connect those dots to look like premeditated murder.
Yeah, certainly. Like I said, doesn't look great for the defense, at least from what we are seeing as an outsider's perspective. Joshua Ritter, thanks so much for joining us.